Hey guys, Matt from TOTALmtg here, and hello there, hope you're all well. This is my first Rivals of Ixalan brew that I've made for you on this week's deck tech. So first of all, just let me say, if you haven't seen my pre-release unboxing of the Rivals of Ixalan pre-release box that the lovely guys at Wizards sent to me, please go and have a look at that video. There will be a link at the end of this video for you just to click on and go and see. So what have I made for you in the first brew? It is a green-black Explore deck. Thought I'd go with some sort of budgety sort of brew. Really fun sort of deck. There's some cards in Explore that I thought were really good and fun to build with. So this deck, I think, you know, you're going to have fun with it. Take it to your FNMs, have a bit of fun. Some of the cards are from Ixalan, so you will have some of those cards already. So as always, let's start off by looking at the creatures, and we start off with a 4 of Deadeye Tracker. This is a 1/1, but you can exile 2 cards from an opponent's graveyard, and then it will explore for paying that 1 black and tapping, which is very good as well, because this is quite a few decks that do, you know, rely on a graveyard a bit. Obviously not so much energy, but there are, you know, torrential Gearhulk decks out there, stuff like that, that will use it, and maybe in the new standard we might see a little bit of reanimation as well, so this can help us with that. We also have a 4 Seekers Squire. Enters the battlefield, just explores. It's a 1/2. It's an uncommon from Ixalan. Nice body for a 1/2. And then hopefully you can either get a 1/1 counter, or then you get that land in your hand. Then we started with Wildgrowth Walker. 1/3, 1 and a green. Whenever a creature you control explores, you get to put a counter on this and you gain 3 life. So you get a 1/3 blocker for 1 and green. It could then easily become a 2/4, 3/5 and gain 3 life each turn. Those red decks that will be smashing you down, this Wildgrowth Walker will be very, very good for us. And maybe we'll swap to become a 4 where the Seekers might become a 3. But at the moment it's going to be as we are. So on to our next set of creatures. From Ixalan we have Merfolk Branchwalker. It's a 2/1 for 2. It explores when it comes in. Nice body. It's just we got a lot of bit, you know, we're a bit aggro our deck. So we've got these low costing creatures that hopefully will become bigger with all the explore triggers. Fingers crossed. And then from the new set of Rivals of Ixalan, we have Jadelight Ranger. 1 double green. It's a 2/1 Merfolk Scout. But when it enters the battlefield, it gets to explore and then explore again. And we've got a little artifact later that will help us with our explore that you'll see very soon. Then we have a 3 of Rishkar Peema Renegade. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target up to 2 target creatures. Then each creature you control can tap for a green mana. Now, this is obviously Explore, but like I said, we will be running a certain little artifact, a couple of Panharmonicon later that you will see, that helps with these triggers, putting counters on, and is going to be really, really good with Explore as well. So our final creatures are Emperors Vanguard, 4/3 for 4. Emperors Vanguard deals combat damage to player, it explores. So, I mean, you know, it could be a constant explore. Really, really good. Green creature. And then we've got Shadowed Caravel. I've put this in just as a tool, just to try and see how it works, rather than, I might swap it for another one, or I might just bring in an extra, maybe couple of Fatal Push instead. I've got only 2 in the main, 2 in the side. I might swap that round, but at the moment, Shadowed Caravel is going to be there, because whenever a creature you control explores, you get to put a 1/1 counter on it. The crew is only 2, and this could be really, really big, and could potentially be a finisher for us as well. Let's get on to those spells that we'll be slinging as well. Enter the Unknown from Rivals of Ixalan. I love this card. It probably will feature definitely in my top 5 of uncommons when I do them. Target creature you control explores, and you may play an additional land this turn. Sorcery speed, but for 1 mana, you could be doing a hell of a lot for 1 mana there, and I think it's a really, really good card, so we're going to play 4 of them. As I've mentioned, a 2 of Fatal Push, best removal in Standard, hitting there in Modern as well. Don't have to keep saying that, it's a great card. Then the new card from Rivals of Ixalan, I'm going to try a couple of Gruesome Fate, you know. We could have a lot of creatures there, they might still be small, we might not have hit those explore triggers, we might have got a little bit of damage in, and then Gruesome Fate could win you the game. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature we control. We control a lot of creatures, we could get this down and just finish them off with that 1 spell. Gruesome Fate works in this deck, I think, and it's going to work in a lot of token decks as well. I really do like it as well. So the final cards on there, Path of Discovery. It's a rare from Rivals. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. We just had to put that in there. And it just, you know, it fits the deck, it's Explore, it just works for the deck, so it's there. And like I said, 2 Panharmonicon. artifact of creatures entering the battlefield. They cause trigger abilities. We're going to get those triggered abilities, and hopefully it will be brilliant. We get counters when you put there, maybe put a 1/1 counter on the creature and trigger it. Oh, it's just going to be brilliant. So our land base is, we have Scavenger Grounds and Field of Ruin. They're the utility lands for us. Then we've got 4 Blooming Marsh, 10 Forest and 7 Swamps. No Foul Orchids just yet, just because I mean, it's coming back in, but I don't really want extra tap lands to come in. We got low costing creatures. We want to get them onto the battlefield and basically just aggro our opponent out. So they could be bad, but we might need it. We might not. Maybe after testing we'll see, and then we might add in the Foul Orchids. Let me know what you think in the chat anyway. So let's get to the sideboard now. Sideboard, we got some protection there, we got some extra creatures, we got ways to destroy stuff as well, things that are, you know, really hard for us to deal with. We have Heroic Intervention. Fumigate is still a card, so these creatures gain hexproof and indestructible, so there's none going to be destroying any of our creatures. We're hopefully going to protect them with the Heroic. Counter spells, yep, we're going to bring in Prowling Serpopard. It can't be countered and makes all our creature spells uncounterable. It usually does die pretty quickly, but if it can last a couple of turns, maybe we can get an extra couple of creatures down with it being on the battlefield. Ixalan's Diviner is a 0/3, ends the battlefield when it explores. It's there for aggro decks, you know, it's more aggro than us, gives us another early blocker, 0/3, and obviously can be bigger as well. Like I said, an extra couple of Fatal Push in the sideboard, and we also have Vraska's Contempt to help us deal with the troublesome Planeswalkers that we will maybe struggle against. A couple of Vraskas there to help us out. And Naturalize comes back into standard. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. For 2 mana of us, we can deal with those torrential Gearhulks. So that is this week's deck, guys. It's green, black, explore. I really do like it. If you like aggro, if you like, you know, sort of tribalistic sort of decks, not tribal creatures, but, you know, the decks that have themes. This is an explore theme. You will, you know, this deck will fit you. And as you can see from the types of cards in it, Fatal Push, yes, probably the most expensive card in there. If you want to swap it for something else, just do it to make it a lot cheaper. But everything else in there is pretty budget, to be honest, unless anything of the Explore Ixalan's revivals of Ixalan really, you know, explode out. But I can't see that at all. Any cards you'd like me to build around, just leave it in the comments below. You know I always do funny brews, doesn't matter how it is. Anything from Rival Ixalans, you go, yeah, can you build around that card? I'll always try my best to do it. I've made a couple of brews already. The next one I think you'll see will be Red-Black Control. I've made that build. That looks looking rest. That'll probably be on the next deck tech. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you are new to us, or you've been watching a while and haven't subscribed, please hit that button. Next week, I was trying to do it this week, but because of the video I got from Wizards, you know, putting out the product, I didn't get to do my 3,000 giveaway. But that will be, I think, next week now. But yes, you've got to be a subscriber to be in with a chance for winning it. And then I will name the prize when I do the video as well. There's a few prizes you can win, so it'll be really good. Anyway, guys, you lot take care. Thanks a lot again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.